Good morning to everyone, student. Welcome back to online classes. So here in the previous video we had started chapter number 3. What is the name of the chapter is Understanding Quadrilateral, isn't it? Hope you people understood the definitions and question number 1 to 5. So dear student, in the previous video we had done exercise 3.1 question 1 to question number 5. From this exercise, the two questions is left, that is question number 6 and 7. So in this video, we are going to see exercise 3.1 from chapter number 3, Understanding Quadrilateral, question number 6 and 7. So if you are having any doubt related to the exercise 3.1, question 1 to 5, you can directly ask me through my WhatsApp number. Clear? So here is question number 6. So in the question number 6, what is said that find the angle measures in the following figure. How many figures are given? 4 figures are given. Figure A, B, C, D. And here and in each of the figure, we have to find the value of x, angle x. We have to find it. Clear? So in all the 4 figure, you have to find the value of angle x. So before starting the exercise, student, what is the total angle of a quadrilateral? Sum, what is that? As we are having the triangle, that all the 3 angles of a triangle, sum of all the 3 angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. In the same way, if we are talking about any kind of a quadrilateral that means what is the type of quadrilateral? That is a square, rectangle, parallelogram, kite, trapezium, isn't it? These are the quadrilaterals. So sum of all the 4 angles of a quadrilaterals is equals to 360 degree always. Okay, this is the property only. As we are having angle sum property, in the same way we are having this quadrilaterals property also, that all the 4 angles of a quadrilaterals is equals to sum of all the 4 angles of a quadrilaterals is equals to 360 degree. Okay, so using that particular property, we are going to find the value of x in this figure. Okay, suppose this is the A, B, C and D. The name figure is nameless. We can give the figure a name according to our own convenience. We can give the name as P, Q, R, S also, X, Y, Z also. Any name you can give according to your convenience, because name is not given in the figure. And according to the property, that is sum of all the 4 angles of a quadrilateral is equals to how much degree? 360 degree. So add all the angles. Angle A is equals to 130 degree, isn't it? Angle B is equals to 120 degree. Angle C is equals to x. Angle D is equals to what is? That is 50 degree, isn't it? Now add it. You will get the required answer. Okay. So here 0, 5, 250 plus 50 plus x is equals to 360, isn't it? So here it will be 300. 250 added 50 will be 300 plus x is equals to 360. As we know that we have to find the value of x, so that will be 360 will be subtracted with 300. You will get the required answer as 60. So what is the value of x we are having over here? So the value of x, the angle x is equals to 60 degree. So in this way you have to solve the question. Clear? Now in the next question, B part. Can you see the B part over here? Let's give the name as P, Q, R, S. Okay, dear student, you can give the name according to your wish also. Okay, since in the figure no name is given, so you can give the name according to your convenience. Okay, now you will say me that teacher, as we are using the property of a quadrilateral, that is angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S is equals to 360 degree. Now you will ask me that teacher, where is the angle P? We don't have any angle mentioned in the angle P. So dear student, look at, this is the figure, this is the point P we are having, and here outside the exterior angle is marked as 90 degree. This particular notation we can say that it is a angle notation of 90 degree always. अगर वहाँ नहीं भी लिखा है तो भी वो 90 डिग्री होगा. दैट इज़ द नोटेशन ऑफ दिस. Okay, understood. This is whenever a angle is mentioned by this form, this is always a 90 degree. Always remember. Now, since here exterior angle is mentioned as a 90 degree, and as we know that what is the work of a perpendicular line? This is the perpendicular line. So what is the definition or work of a perpendicular line? The definition of a perpendicular line, a line which is going to intersect the other line at 90 degree, that kind of line is a perpendicular line. Or we can say that a line which is going to divide the other line into two equal parts, that is said to be as a perpendicular line. So here, as one of the angle is 90 degree, that means obviously by the definition we know that the other angle is also equals to 90 degree, isn't it? Now we had got all the three angles, we can easily find out the fourth angle value of x. So now you can find easily, isn't it? 90 plus 60 plus 70 plus x is equals to 360. Then follow the method as I had said you for the A part. Similarly, in the question number C and D we have to do, okay, which is this shape is in the D part of the figure. What is the shape we are having? This shape is a pentagon, and as we know that pentagon is a polygon having equal sides. This particular two lines we are having in the figure, this lines means every side is of equal size, equal measurement. Therefore, if it is an equilateral means the distance between the two vertices is same, isn't it? That means it will be equiangular. So every vertex will have the angle as x. So what is the sum of the polygon will be equals to how many x will be there? X plus x plus x plus x, that means 5x is equals to 360 degree. Then you will get the required answer when 360 will be divided by 5. Clear everyone? Now you will ask me about the C part of the question, student. So here first what we have to do, using the linear pair axiom. Do you remember last year also we had studied about a linear pair axiom of if a straight line is there and another intersecting line. This is an intersecting line, this one, or we can say it as a transversal. When it is going to divide the line or transfer or intersects the line, the two angles is being formed, that two angles will be equals to, the sum of the two angles will be equals to 180 degree. That means this angle and this angle, when we are going to add, it will be equals to 180 degree. So this linear pair axiom definition which you had studied last year, and this is I had already recalled you the definition, is going to be used over here and we are going to solve. Okay, so 70 plus y, let it this angle we will give as y is equals to 180 degree. So 180 degree minus 70, you will get the required answer was 120 degree, isn't it? Sorry, 110 degree. In the same way, for this part we are having the 60 plus z is equals to 180 degree. So 180 degree will be subtracted with 60, that will be 120 degree. Hence the interior angle we will, this and this interior angle we will get as 110 and 120. The next one, isn't it? So additions of this, we will get the required answer, as the figure is in the shape of a kite, isn't it? Now look the solution. This is the only explanation of the question, student. You will ask me, teacher, you had explained a lot in the question, but very important thing is that you have to understood the question first, then only we can move to the question. If suppose directly I will start solutions this that, you will won't understand, isn't it? So first it is very important to understand the question, then you can easily solve the question with your own. If once you had understood the question, it is very easy to solve the questions, isn't it? Now look the question number 1. We are having the figure over here. So this is the figure. This kind of figure we are having, isn't it? This is 50. This is 130, 120, and this one is x. Like this figure is there. As we know that, as I told you that the sum of all interior angle of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree, or in short you can say that sum of all the four angles of an quadrilateral will be equals to 360 degree. Both is having the same meaning, both the statement is of same meaning. Therefore, adding all the angles, that is 50 plus 130 plus 120 plus x is equals to 360 degree. If you want to give the name, you can give the name to the figure also, because it is very easy to write angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equals to 360 degree. Then angle A 120 degree, angle B 130 degree, angle C x we have to find, angle D is equals to 50 degree is equals to 360 degree. Adding this all, we will get the required answer as 300 plus x is equals to 360. Now x is equals to 360 degree, isn't it, minus 300. What will be the answer? The value of x will be 60 degree. Understood here? So this was the solution which I had already explained you in the question. Now it is very easy for you to understood, isn't it? Because the question itself is very clear. Solution you can solve, isn't it? समझ आया ना? Now the B part of the question. In the B part of the question, since here it is said an unknown A is given. This one A is given, isn't it? In place of A you can take any other alphabets as A, B, C, D, anything from A to Z except X, because here we have to find the value of X. So except the word X you can find other. So as I told you about the perpendicular theory, perpendicular definition, that is, if suppose one of the angle is 90 degree, the other angle will be also equals to 90 degree, isn't it? Either you can use this axiom, or another axiom is about transversal, that this angle plus this angle is equals to 180 degree. So here in this solution it is asked that particular linear pair axiom property. So if you are going to solve with this or this, it is same only, the answer will coming same. If you are using this property for the perpendicular definition property, if you are going to use, it will be, answer will be same. If you are going to use the linear pair axiom, the answer will come same. So depends on you, whichever the property you feel easy, that property you are going to use and solve. So what will be the answer for the A? That will be 90 degree. And as we know that sum of the measures of all interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Therefore, you can give the name as A, B, C, or D, or P, Q, R, S. Can give the name to the figure. Add, suppose angle P plus angle Q plus angle. Here we will write P, Q, R, S, isn't it? So angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S is equals to 360 degree. As angle P we are having as 90 degree, plus angle Q 60 degree, plus angle R how much, 70 degree, plus angle, the last S we have to find, that is X, isn't it? Now add it, 90 plus this 100 plus 60, 160 plus 60, that will be 220, plus x is equals to 360 degree. Now x is equals to 360 degree subtracted with 220, you will get the required answer 0, 4, 1. So what will be the answer for the x? That is 140. Understood everyone? C part of the question. Here we are having, as I told you while explaining you the question, you have to use the linear pair axiom to find the interior angle of 70 and 60. 70 and 60 is the exterior angle. Okay, with the help of that you have to find the interior angle. Now you will ask teacher, how we will going to find the interior angle? So dear student, for finding the interior angle, as I told you that linear pair axiom is very important. So here suppose this is 70 and this is A. This angle, half part of the angle I had made. So this angle intersection is being done in a straight line. That's why linear pair axiom is used. What is the linear pair axiom statement is? Sum of the two angles will be equals to 180 degree. Okay, so that is 70 plus angle A is equals to 180 degree. A is equals to 180 degree minus 70. you will get the required answer as 110. In the same way, for this part of the question, 60 degree plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. So B is equals to 180 degree minus 60. So the answer will be B is equals to 120 degree. Now we have to got the value of angle AS is equals to 110 and angle B is equals to 120, isn't it? Now we can easily find out. It is easy to find out, isn't it? Now look how to find. What is the what is the figure we are having? That figure is a pentagon, and its sum of all the angles of a pentagon is equals to 540, isn't it? So 120 degree plus 110 degree plus 30 degree plus x is equals to 540. So here x plus x will be 2x is equals to 540 will be subtracted with this number. Okay, you will 540, that means 120, 110 and 30. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2. 260 will be subtracted with this number. You will get the required answer as 280. Okay, so that 280 is the angle which will be divided by 2 to get the value of x. So x is equals to 140. Okay, understood? So if one of the angle is 140, obviously the another angle of x will be also equals to 140, because the two unknown angles we are having in this, that's why. Now in the D part of the question, as I told you, how many angles are there, how many x are there? 5x are there, and since it is a pentagon and pentagon is having 5, sum of all the measures of angles is equals to 540. So that will be equals to 5x. So x is equals to 540 divided by 5. So x is equals to 108. That means 108. So this is the solution of the last part. Now in the question number 7, we are having here in this question 2 figures are given, figure A and figure B. 2 figures are given, isn't it? This is the A part of the figure, this is the B part of the figure, and in this figure we have to find the value of, in the first figure we have to find the value of angle x plus y plus angle z. That means angle x plus angle y plus angle z. It short it is written as x plus y plus z. And in the B part you have to find that x plus y plus z plus w. Okay, now look at the question. Here x, y and z, these are the exterior angle. X, y and z are the exterior angle, and you can see that if z is there, isn't it? Z is made over here and this angle is a 30 degree. Clear? So can you see a linear pair axiom is being made over here? In the same way for y part also, like this, y is there and the another is you have to find, and for the same way for z part, x part, x is there and interior angle is 90. So by using the linear pair axiom, what is the linear pair axiom? That is sum of the two angles will be equals to 180 degree, isn't it? That is the linear pair axiom. So using the linear pair axiom, we are going to find the angles. Okay, so here z plus 30 is equals to 180 degree. So z is equals to 180 degree minus 30 degree. So that will be 150 degree. Okay. In the same way, for x plus 90 is equals to 180 degree. So x is equals to 90 degree. Find it. Now, after finding the angles value x and z, easily we can find the value of y. Now look how to find the value of y. This you had understood up to here what we have did by linear pair axiom. X plus 90 is equals to, we will get the value of 180 will be subtracted with 90, we will get the value of x is equals to 90. Now z plus 30 is equals to 180 since it's a linear pair axiom. So 180 will be subtracted with 30. You will get the value of z as how much? That is 150 degree. So x is equals to 90 degree and z is equals to 150 degree. Okay. Now one theorem or property is there that sum of all the exterior angles is equals to 360 degree. That is there. So for that what we are going to do? What is the exterior angle? Angle x plus angle y plus angle z. These are the three exterior angle, and we know that sum of all the three exterior angles, exterior, I am not talking about interior angles. So sum of all the three exterior angles of a triangle is equals to 360 degree. So one of the exterior angle is x, that is 90 degree, y we have to find, z is given as 150 degree is equals to 360 degree. Okay, so one addition of 90 plus 150 will be 140 degree is equals to 360 degree. Understood? Now what the answer we are getting? 140 degree plus y is equals to 360 degree. Now y is equals to 360 degree minus 140 degree, isn't it? So y is equals to 0. 6 minus 4 will be 6 minus 4 will be how much? That will be 2, isn't it? And 3 minus 1 will be 2. Okay, but dear student, here the angle is coming more than 140 when it is will be added 063. Yes, it is correct. So the angle will be 220. Clear everyone? Have you understood? Whatever the method just now I had explained you, here somewhat difference is given. Okay, it is directly the exterior angle 90 plus 30 is being added, and that will becomes to 120. So 90 plus 150 plus 120 is equals to 360 is being done over here. Clear? Dear student, 220 I had given you the answer, isn't it? So that is wrong. I think a mistake is there. So again I will explain the same thing, that is x plus y plus z. These are the exterior angle. Okay. So as we know that the value of here x we are having as 90 degree. Okay. Y value we have to find out, and z we are having this much. Clear? So here 360 degree. Now 240 degree plus y is equals to 360 degree. Now y is equals to 360 degree subtracted with 240 degree. Here you will get the answer as 120 degree. So just now which I had explained you, where we are getting the answer 220 डिग्री, कुछ समय पहले मैंने 220 डिग्री आंसर निकाला ना, वो आंसर रॉन्ग है. राइट आंसर ये है 120 डिग्री. ओके, सो स्किप दैट पार्ट. दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर एंड एक्सप्लेनेशन. दैट इज सम ऑफ, डोंट गेट confused children. The two thing is that interior angle, sum of the three interior angle of a triangle is equals to 180 degree, but here in this question we are talking about the exterior angle. That's why sum of all the three exterior angle of a triangle is 360 degree. So with the help of this we had find it 120 degree. Just before 2-3 minutes the explanation, इसके पहले जो एक्सप्लेन किया था मैंने जस्ट अभी 2-3 मिनट पहले, जिसमें 220 आंसर आ रहा था वो रॉन्ग है. आंसर करेक्ट 120 आएगा, जिसका करेक्ट सॉल्यूशन ये पार्ट है. ठीक है, अंडरस्टूड. ना the last part of this, what is the answer we are having? Sum of the measure of all interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Therefore in the given quadrilateral, what is the given quadrilateral? See dear student, again you can use the interior linear pair axiom for this part and this part, can be easily used. So 120 degree plus x is equals to 180 degree. So x is equals to 60 degree because 180 degree will be subtracted with 120 degree. So the value of exterior angle x will be how much? 60 degree. In the same way, y plus 80 is equals to 180 degree. So y is equals to 100 degree. This you will get, isn't it? Now the next you can see that z plus 60 is also, we can apply a linear pair axiom. So z is equals to 180 minus 60. So z is equals to 120. Okay, applied. So now the last part we are having that a, isn't it? Now to find the value of a, what we can do, as this is a quadrilateral and as we know that the quadrilateral interior of the quadrilateral angle, all the four angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. So a plus 80 plus 60 plus 120 is equals to 360 degree. Okay, so adding 60 plus 80 will be equals to 140. 140 plus 120 is equals to 360. So a plus 260 is equals to 360. So a is equals to 360 minus 260 degree. So a value we will get as 100. So what is the value of a we are having here? That is 100, isn't it? Rest the other, the linear pair axiom, I had found it and shown you this part, and this part already explained you. Now what about the z part? This w we are having already 80 right now, isn't it? Now what we are going to do? We are going to add all the sum, because in the question it is asked that x plus y plus z plus w. So what is the value of x? 60, y value 100, then z value 120 plus 80. So here the answer will be 360 degree. So here we had completed the solution. Clear? And in the same way student, in the above question, here also x plus y plus z is asked, isn't it? So at the last you have to add x plus y plus z value. So that is 90 degree plus 120 degree plus 150 degree, that will be equals to 360 degree. So this is the solution. So for today, exercise 3.1, question number 6 and 7 explanation is over. So this exercise is end over here. Tomorrow we are going to see the new exercise. So dear student, thank you everyone, and if you are having any doubt, can directly ask to me.